What's up everyone? Yevhen here from a Canadian company Appliance Service Guys. Let's go! Canadian city of Winnipeg, Centennial area. In today's review I will repair the Danby stove, or not, because I diagnosed it less than 3 months ago. And last time I thoroughly diagnosed this stove and carried out its maintenance and repair. After the repair, I carefully checked the stove in all modes, and in my experience there should be no problems in the near future. Reason for service call. 3 of the 4 burners do not work. When the upper heating elements are turned on, there is a lot of smoke. When communicating with a stove user, I found out that when the burners are turned on, smoke comes from 3 burners, and only one works normally. The user also reported that one of the burners recently caught fire. I'm starting to diagnose. I turn off the electrical power and use a multimeter to check all the components of the Danby electric stove. All technical parameters are normal. In addition to taking measurements with a multimeter, I carefully carry out a visual inspection of all components. A visual inspection gives me an understanding of the cause of the smoke and fire. There is an accumulation of oil deposits on the heating element. Oil leaks are also visible under the top cover. To check, I open the windows and turn on all the heating elements of both the cooktop and the oven one by one. The stove operates in all modes, but due to oil contamination, smoke comes from the heating elements of the surface as a result of the burnout of the oil deposit. Success! The stove continues to be in good condition. I recommended that the user of the stove periodically clean the stove and heating elements, observing safety precautions. Be sure to turn off the electrical power and carry out cleaning after all heating elements have cooled down. I also explained that it's necessary to control the amount of water and detergent when cleaning to avoid flooding of the electrical elements of the stove. With this I have completed the repair of Danby electric stove. After cleaning, the stove will be ready for further use without fire or smoke. I advise you to click the subscribe button on Appliance Fix Lab right now, so as not to miss the next fascinating and informative series of video reviews on the maintenance and repair of appliances. You subscribe and like. I make new videos on appliance repair and maintenance. Together we can fix any problem. See you soon. Bye bye.